for other teams. They were going to give you their best effort. They did. Just how would you assess the way that your team played tonight?
Poor start, disrespected the game, not prepared from the get-go. Just non-aggressive, following around, watching them shoot. They have nothing to lose. They're going to fire away, and obviously to give up 41 points in that first quarter is disappointing. It was one quarter that killed us, and weren't prepared to play at all.
Really double Sengun. What did you like?
And we all can agree with that. Definitely didn't start this game ready to play, which is disappointing. But to be honest with you, I'm not really upset about this game because I understand how certain games you go into, how they can go, how they can flow. Bulls just shot their ass off tonight. Now, could you have negated that? Yeah, you came out ready to play, took this team serious. Like Ime said, they don't have nothing to lose, so they're going out there trying to prove something. They're mind on next year already. They're just seeing if they can set the bar for themselves playing up against a team that's going to the playoffs. So you're going to have to go in there ready to go. Houston was slow walking. They was thinking it's the Bulls. We just won a big one. We're coming off a high with the Amen Thompson tip game winner. We got the Bulls. We're going to roll over them. Not to blow them out, roll over them, but it's going to be an easy win. We can go and beat them. Bulls had other things in mind, and they came and hit them in the mouth right at tip. The shot making was miraculous by the Bulls. I'm looking at it. Everything was dropping as a team. Not just one player hitting threes, everybody hitting threes. And if you play basketball, you know certain games you go into a team, they can't do no wrong. Everything is falling. Playing decent defense. Now, could they have mucked it up a little bit, got into guys a little more? Yeah, they could have. They could have. But when teams are hitting shots like that, and tough shots, those are not no easy shots. Those are some deep shots, guys in their face, they're just knocking them down. It was contagious all through the team. So you dug yourself a deep hole, and once you get into a deep hole like that, sometimes you just don't climb out of it. Now, yeah, they came back, took the lead late. But at that time, you got to do everything right. Once you come back like that from a hole, going down the stretch, you can't make no more mistakes. Everything's got to be perfect. From loose balls to free throws, the right defense, grabbing the rebounds, everything counts. Especially with you wasting all that energy just to get back into the game. So, yeah, it was disappointing because you're supposed to put this down on your notch right here. This is supposed to be a win. And that's why I always talk about win the games you're supposed to win. More than likely, Houston going to stay right there in fourth. And, hopefully they don't drop from there. But 3 is going to be a stretch. You have to play very consistent to get that 3 slot again. You got to rack up some games. Lakers lost tonight, but you got to gain ground. And Ime Udoka is right. They didn't start this game with a hair on fire sense of urgency to go out there and beat a team like this. Because a team like this, you got to get them early and beat them down. Let them know, not tonight. Not tonight. Y'all are pushovers. Y'all not even going to the playoffs. All right, we're going to push you down. You ain't got nothing to lose. We finna get you out of here. Houston slept-walked through it. And when they slept-walked through it, they got hit in the mouth fast and quick and early. This team was going up and down the floor, fast-paced. They weren't even swinging the ball but 1 or 2 times when the ball was up. They were running and gunning. But hell of an effort for the Rockets just to get back into the game. And you can call it run out of gas. You can call it bad habits caught up to you. You can say, whatever. But bottom line is you got to stay focused. You got to be ready for all games. That's the bottom line point of all this.
About the way he took advantage of that eventually, especially in the second half.
Yeah, he was aggressive, attacking. We knew he had an advantage there. But my point to the group was Alperen and everybody else play like that from the start. Like, don't get down 20 to decide to, whatever you got to do to get yourself going at the start of the game with that same energy and intensity.
Man, boy, he hitting some strong points. Ime Udoka is right on it, man. He is right on it. Exactly. And that's why I say that's the frustrating part right there. Because you already know you got the juice. You know you got the juice. Y'all go in there and take care of business like you're supposed to. Don't wait. Wait for what? To get slapped in the mouth? No, you might bleed out too fast. Don't wait to get slapped in the mouth. Go get them right off the jump. Don't need no batter in your back now. Just go get them. I'm agreeing with everything. Ime Udoka's right on it. Right on it.
Can't be when we're down.
And to that point, what did you say to the guys in the locker room that you're comfortable sharing?
We didn't respect the game or the opponent, and the only way they score 41 is if we're playing the way we did on both sides. And so turned the ball over. They shot 7 for 9 threes, and the closeouts weren't aggressive into bodies. Just made them too comfortable.
You got all the way back into the game. You already took a lead, but it seemed late in the fourth quarter. There was a lot of defensive lapses. Could you see that as well? And what was it? Was a bunch of miscommunication?
I mean, some we just got driven. Some, I guess, cross matches, mismatches, size on lack of size there. But we got to come across and make plays and not just watch guys lay it in. And then a few big offensive rebounds. We had.
Thank you. The dreaded watching guys just lay it in. Oh, man. That's one of my pet peeves right there. You see it all the time, man. How many times we going to see these guys drive to the hole? You're supposed to contest every shot that you can. When I see a guy drive to the hole and shoot a layup with nobody leaving their feet or at least trying to contest it to try to block the shot, it's a problem. It's an issue. This is the NBA. Everybody can make layups. Everybody can shoot. Now, you have your specialists, of course, but everybody can shoot. If you don't put pressure on them, if you don't hard contest, they're going to make the shot. As simple as that. It's a lot of bird watching going on. It's a lot of little one bump shoves and you just out of defensive position and a guy just gets an easy bucket. It drives me crazy. You need some chicken hawking defense with a bear claw grip. That's exactly what you need.
Had some late turnovers that hurt us as well. We could extend the lead, 3 specific ones in transition. But, big offensive rebound that they got and a few drives to the basket. So, we were inconsistent all night. I'd say the second and third and most of the fourth, and we decided to play really good, but too little, too late.
When you say you guys disrespected the game early, what are you referring to, and what do you feel like led to that?
The opponent. Like I said, you look at the records, you look at who you're playing against, some young guys, and don't come out prepared. And let them get comfortable, let them gain confidence, and then it becomes a tough game. And you've seen that.
And the Rockets cannot allow somebody to get comfortable. You just got smacked back-to-back by the Lakers. I'm still ain't over that. You can't afford to come out lackadaisical. You can't afford to drop these games on the back end of schedules this late in the season. You just can't. But I will say this. Last few days, these Rockets have looked a lot better offensively with the movement. Obviously, they changed some things up. Ime Udoka or whatever. They're playing at a faster pace. It's more motion. People not just standing around. I'm glad they threw Holiday in there because he's supposed to be in there. He's a veteran. He's a knockdown shooter. He's a cool hand. So that was a brilliant move putting Aaron Holiday in there. He hit clutch shots. So things have changed. The offense have looked better. It has. But you have to finish games. You have to take these teams serious. Playoffs around the corner. It is around the corner.
That happened a lot in the NBA over the years, and fell victim to that tonight. And so, like I said, whatever you got to do to get yourself prepared to come out and play like we did the final 3 quarters, we need that from the start.
What is the message that you can give to your team? This has happened. It happened against the Warriors. It happened against Portland. I think it happened against Sacramento. What is it that needs to be told to them in order for them to come?
What about them shots by KD? Cool as a cucumber. Them were some clutch shots down the stretch. Too bad it didn't go for nothing. Too bad it didn't go for nothing. But you dig yourself in a hole, trying to climb out. That's what it looks like. Those last few possessions down the stretch when the Rockets just needed to get a stop. How many times it was a tie game? They kept allowing Chicago to come down and make buckets, even against the shot clock. They just find a way to sneak a ball in. See, that's what happens when you don't come ready to play and you've been in a hole and you dig yourself out and you're battling down the stretch. That's when luck goes on their side. At the end of shot clocks, couple of swings here and there, guy in the corner, he knocks down the three. You score, they score. It was very frustrating, especially when you're supposed to lay your hat on defense. It was very frustrating.
Come out and play with the way that they played at the end of the game to begin against these teams.
And you come out like that, you're going to be inconsistent. You're going to have bad losses, and this is another one of them. And just stop bullshitting.
We're going to leave it right there. That is the cue right there. Stop bullshitting. Exactly. You could tell he's frustrated. And you could tell he's been on this team for a little bit now, last few days. It's been a change, but he's frustrated with it. Don't understand it. Why are you not getting up, ready to play? You're professionals. But that's our cue. Ime Udoka took care of that. That's our cue. G.S.Q.H, Goodymo Sports Quick Hits. It wasn't going to be long. I just wanted to come in on this game here. I just thought it was a missed opportunity. They should have won this one. You know, just like a lot others. They should have got this one. Enjoy y'all Monday / Terrible Tuesday. We up out of here. Peace.